So today we're back building the beams. I've built all 4 of them. However, I need to finish distressing 2 of them. Then I need to stain 3 of them. I want to finish this project this week. My goal is this week. I am so tired of distressing beams, and I want to get them up on my ceiling. I want to see if they even look as good as I'm thinking they're going to look up there. If it doesn't look good, this whole project all summer was not worth it. I really just want to see what they look like up in the kitchen and dining area. I just want to see that. And if it's garbage, it's garbage, but I want to be done. I want to be done doing this. So let's get into it. Let's put in some hard work today. I have nothing planned for the day. I could literally finish de-stressing, sanding, and staining them today to put them up tomorrow. That's a stretch. However, let's put in some work. One more left. I am so upset, you guys. I don't know how this happened, but the very first beam I created is a completely different stain than the last 3 I just finished. I really don't want to sand that down and re-stain it, so I've been avoiding looking at it. I mean, you can already tell. These have like a red tint to it, and this one does not. Like, not even close. To clarify, this was such a shock to me because I used the same stain color for both of them. I just stained one of them under shade, and the other one I left to dry outside in the sun. I have successfully put up 3 anchors for the first beam. Now, we have not seen if the beam will actually fit and if we lined it up correctly and if it's a perfect fit. So I wanted to show you guys that. But I wanted to get one beam done before I videotaped the rest, just so I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do and an idea of how to do it before I decided to film. So let me show you what we have so far. We've got 1 anchor, 2 anchor, and 3 anchors. We did measure to make sure that the fan fits this way, so we are good there. It will not mess with the fan. But so far, this is where we're thinking our first beam will go.
Ooh, nail gun.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah. I got what you have.
Can you go to the side? We'll see here. I'm in on one of my sides almost all the way.
No more. Right there.
you're tight on both of these.
This way?
These are my anchors. This is my muscle. Let's see if we can get these anchors up. The first time we put up the anchors is pretty rough. So, wish us luck. This is a wall. So, these things, these none of these are like pretty. Oh, you check. It's not hard to see. I'm saying, put these up, you want to put that in the middle of these.
There we go. Look at that. After that one, I mean, do you want this one? And then I'll hold it, or?
No.
Oh, I can't.
Go. Allow me to introduce myself. Don't do this DIY project. It's a lot of work.
I think it's worth it.
Such the optimist.
Just checking on the other sides here.
Did you get it?
Yep. Good job, good job.
What is it looking like, baby?
Good job, good job.
Does it look
Looks
weird?
good, looks homey, yo.
Oh my gosh!
Good job.
I take it back. Do the DIY.
Wow, would you look at that? Now, I know some people might roast me in the comments for this, but it is not centered with this thing. And the reason it's not centered is because none of these light fixtures are evenly placed apart from each other, so I decided to center it with the walls, if that makes sense. Tomorrow we're going to finish putting up the beams in this half of the room, and then I have to finish building and distressing more to finish it because my beam is not long enough to fulfill the whole ceiling, so I'll have to attach another part to the end of it. But first two, they look pretty good. Looks pretty homey in here. Let's chat real quick. So we have been trying to put up the last two beams for a couple days now. It turns out that my beams are warped. So I was hoping that my 14-foot long beams would be able to go in because the huge area that I want to put them in is really, really long. So even the 14-foot beams wouldn't fit. I would still have to add an extra couple feet in there to make the beam go all the way through. Now, when we tried to put it up yesterday, the beam was so warped that it wouldn't even touch the ceiling all the way through. So we essentially had to cut the 14-foot beam in half and then put those up separately, but it did leave a gap because it's warped and we needed the ceiling part to touch the most. We ended up, when we cut it, having to have like a huge space in between it. So I'm going to fill that in with wood putty, I think, and try and stain it and make it look the same color as the rest of the wood. I don't know how that project's gonna go, but that's right now our only solution. But I wanted to show you guys what the beam is looking like right now. It's obviously nowhere near completed, and this project is going to take me longer than I was anticipating. I was hoping that this was the final part of the beams and I was gonna be able to show you them all up, but that's just not the case this week. So I'm gonna show you what we have right now. Okay, so this is the third beam that we're putting up, and you can kind of already see where the indent is and where we had to make the cut. So the closer you get, the more you can see it, but there's the cut that I'll have to wood fill in. And on this side, it's a bit more noticeable. And then over here, if you can tell, I still have this much to attach another piece. And then we haven't even put up the next one, which is over there. Me and Zay actually went and put up the beam on the ceiling without the anchors, just to see that if the second one that I made, if that one was warped as well, and it is. So we're gonna have to cut that one down and do the same process that we did with this one to the other side. So we've got a few more projects to do before these beams are complete.